More rocket plane time is very useful for 90-degree cuts. It is, but at tier 8 and tier 10, when you start getting AA that does not suck, you start running out of time. Like, let me go to paint for this so I can try to display it better. So in the Visor or whatever, you've got your ship here, and you're coming in, and the ship is turning or whatever, so you're coming in on an angle, and you end up coming over, and you do the 90-degree cut, and then you're coming in. So having the 2 seconds, the +2 seconds, means you're gonna have more time to really zone in and take the shot, which can be nice. It can be very useful. And at tier 6, you might have the AA that's like out to here or something, and then we'll put medium in as well. I'll probably make it a little bit bigger just because tier 6 is a little bit lower or something, whatever. And then you got the red, which should be bigger than that. We'll do something like that. So at tier 6, this stuff is going to be dealing like 30 damage a second. This is going to be dealing like 60. This is going to be dealing like 120. I don't know. And you have maybe 1800 health per plane. So I mean, this is not going to rip your planes apart at tier 6. Well, then you start getting into tier 8, where this starts turning into like 100. This starts turning into like 250. This starts turning into like 400. Well, and you've only gone up to maybe 2100 health in your planes or something. Like, this becomes much different math. And when you start adding 2 additional seconds of 400 damage or 400 plus damage, depending on what you're trying to strike, like, this is the difference between if you're coming in with 6 planes, say, this is the difference between you lose 2 and you go down to half on this, to you've lost 3 and you're potentially about to lose this 3rd plane before you take your shot. Like, it can be the difference between that. Now, if you end up, you're in your tier 8 Barzaville and you're going against tier 6 ships, well, yeah, fuck, you got all the time in the world. But if you're at tier 8 or you're facing tier 9s or tier 10s, you don't have the time to linger in this shit. You got to get in, you got to take the shot, you got to get out. You don't have time to just bathe in their bullets. So tier 8 is where I start looking at this, and I'm just not sure if I can still use it. Tier 10, I absolutely can't, because there's just too much damn AA. The planes just get roasted.